welcome back to my channel. I'm Maggie. If you are new here, I am going to be doing my Q3 Project Use It Up finale. I normally do a midway update in the quarter, but Q3 was crazy for me and my husband. We were dealing with some health challenges, so update did not happen, but everything is much more under control and managed at this point, so I'm here to do my finale. So I like to do Project Use It Up because it helps me focus on the products that I already have, working through, my stash. I do tend to collect things along the way, different free samples or, things are on sale, so then I buy two, and I don't feel like I have as bad of a hoarding problem as I once did with beauty products and potions and lotions, but I still feel like I need to, keep prioritizing using up what I have. So that's kind of the background and why I do this. I like to do them quarterly so I have a defined start and end date, and it gives me a nice chance to kind of reset, pick some new things, and move along. So let's go ahead and dive into the update. I'm really happy with how Q3 went. And yeah, let's dive in with some body care products. So first one is a shower scrub. I really love the tea tree shower scrub. So this one is the peach sorbet. This was beautiful, really liked it, had no problem finishing that up. I typically will have like 1 to 2 of these at a time, so like one in my shower and one backup. I don't like to buy a bunch of these because they do come out with seasonal scents, so I kind of like to just buy them as I need them, and this peach one was a seasonal scent for summer, and I really enjoyed it, and it was just nice to use something that matched the season. So finish that all the way up. I also had a Tree Hut body lotion. This is the Tropic Glow Firming Whipped Shea Butter body butter. I would say this is not a body butter. This is more of a body lotion. For me, I feel like body butters are thicker, heavier, maybe a little bit more oilier. This was a very lightweight lotion. I love it for summertime because it dries like pretty quickly. It, easy to rub on the skin. There's a nice scent. This is similar to the Boom Boom cream, but not an exact dupe in my opinion, but really like this one. So finish this up again. This is like a very much a summer lotion for me. So happy that I could finish it in the season, and I will wait to purchase one until like spring of next year when it is about time to have one. All right, a couple other body care products. These are 2 toners, and I used them on my body. So the Body Shop Tea Tree Toner I use on my chest and mostly like the back of my neck and shoulders. So I finished this one up. I didn't have much to go. My marking is right there at the bottom. I use this just to keep my shoulders and everything clean and not having any sort of acne there. I sometimes can get little breakouts, so this definitely helps keep that, pretty much cleared up. I think in the summertime, I'm just a little bit more prone to having some like back of the neck or shoulder acne because of the heat. I'm just sweating a little bit more, and also I'm wearing tank tops and short sleeves, and so things just show more. Whereas the rest of the year, I don't really feel like I need this product. So I'm glad I finished it up again in the season, but don't need it at the moment. And then this is the Ordinary Glycolic Acid 7% toning solution. I use this on the back of my arms where I have KP, and this really helps with the texture of my skin. Again, I prioritize using this spring and summer because I'm wearing short sleeves and all of that. In the winter when I'm wearing, sweaters and long sleeves and all of that, my KP is still there and it doesn't really bother me. I guess it kind of bothers me more when it's showing. So I could use this year round, but again, I just don't really feel the need to. So I'm glad I finished this up within the season. It was appropriate, and yeah, another one bites the dust. So body care was pretty easy for me this time. Let's talk about hair care. So I have this Briogeo Superfoods 3-in-1 leave-in spray. I got this in some sort of box. I can't remember which type of box, but I randomly bought a box like last year, and this is how much I had left, so not a ton in here. It was fine. I use a detangling spray like this every time after I get out of the shower just to help comb through my hair, but I don't know that I need like Briogeo. This is a little bit more of an expensive brand, so it was nice to use that, but I feel like the drugstore options work exactly the same, so this was nice while I had it, finished it up, moved on to a drugstore option. I also have the Goal to hair mask 8 times a quarter. So I have a few different hair masks on the go. I didn't finish any of them up, but I like having a couple of different masks. I have one that's more for moisture. I have one for blonde, like toning. It's purple. I have Olaplex for like a pre-shampoo treatment. So just whatever I feel like my hair needs. I can pick between those. And I did in fact do 8 hair masks. So I did meet that goal, didn't finish any of them up, but if I don't make a goal to have like a certain usage of hair masks, they will just sit there. So this is a good reminder for me, once a week or every other week, hey, do a hair mask. Because I have to like have a little bit of accountability here and share with you that I did or didn't. So did meet the 8 goal this time. And that's all I had for hair. Let's move into some skincare. So I had a cleanser. This is the La Roche-Posay Toleraine Purifying Foaming Cleanser. It says for normal to oily skin. I have oily skin, and this was in my Q2, and then I started here and finished it up. So it is completely done. The light blue at the bottom is just the bottle. It doesn't like tip around, So I did finish this all the way up. I have repurchased it. I really love this cleanser. Again, I have oily skin, and I just like a plain cleanser. I don't need really like any actives in it. So this worked well for me, and I'm happy I was able to finish it up because, like I said, I did already have a backup, so I was ready to just move the packaging out of my life a little bit. I also have a glycolic acid resurfacing gel. This is from Naturium. It's a 10% formula. So I use this on my face. I do one night a retinol serum, the next night I do an AHA serum, and I just alternate back and forth. I find that this really helps keep my skin a little bit more clear. If I do have any active breakouts, this helps resolve them. And then I also feel like when I don't have any breakouts, this just keeps my skin like smooth and helps with the texture of my skin overall. So I did finish this up. This is 3 ounces, which is ginormous for a skincare product. You definitely could use this on your body too. But yeah, this took me forever to finish up. So I'm really, really happy I did. I didn't mark it, or if I did, it completely rubbed off. So I have no idea where I started at the quarter, but I did finally finish this, have repurchased, and yeah, this is a really, really great formula. I think what I might try next summer is instead of going to the ordinary toner, I'll just start using this on my arms. I mean, I'll go through it faster, but I think that's what I might do. So we'll see how that goes. I also had this Tan Luxe The Face Illuminating Self-Tan Drops. These are light to medium. This is a little sample. I tried to use this. I just am not really a self-tan person. So this is kind of like the self-tan product I have. I also have a Jergens lotion, like the gradual tanner. But again, I don't know. I don't use it a ton. I did use this a few times. This, because it's just the drops, you mix it in with whatever moisturizer you're using that night. I did like that application method because I could pick how much I wanted to add to the moisturizer. And I don't know, I just enjoyed that experience of it. But I did kind of stain. I, for a while, had this like random splotch of it on my hand, and I have no idea how that got there. And then it made me nervous that like it had spilled all over something. So that's scrubbing my bathroom, trying to figure out like where this spilled. And I don't even know if it actually did spill. But yeah, this just makes me a little cautious. It's a good color for me, and my goal was to try to make some progress on it. I mean, I have used it, but it's obviously not done. So I'll keep it and see if I want to play with it some more, but I've learned I don't need to buy a full size. That's for sure. Okay, another skincare related goal I had was to face mask 8 times. So similar to the hair mask, I have a few different face masks. I just pick whichever one, sounds good for my skin at that time. And I did 11 face masks this quarter, so I'm really proud of that. And I am getting close to finishing up my clay mask, so that should be done soon. I do reach for that a little bit more in the summertime, but yeah, really, really happy with that. And I'm, again, happy I'm using what I have. And then the last 2 items to share are body mists. So this one is from Pacifica. It's the Indian Coconut Nectar. I really enjoy this scent, and this is roughly the progress I made. I had to kind of look back. So I think I was about here, and I am here now. I just opened the top and kind of looked down. So this is the progress I've made, which is great. Again, this is something that I just kind of like spray on in the morning or in the evening when I'm doing my skincare routine and get in my PJs. I might put a spray or 2 of this on. It doesn't last very long, but it's not like formulated to last very long, So I'm happy I was able to use this. I don't know if I really want to be too much of a body mist person in the future, so I'm trying to kind of get some usage out of them. I do a declutter of my entire beauty collection at the end of the year, so I will probably look at the mists that I have and decide which ones I want to keep and finish up and which ones I just want to pass along. This is one that I probably will keep because there's not too much left and I do enjoy the scent, but I will be kind of doing that analysis a little bit later this year. So there's that. And then the second one I had is the Sol de Janeiro 62, the pistachio and salted caramel scent. So it's like the boom boom scent. I love this scent. It's so good. So this is the progress I've made. I started at the very top and now I am here. So you can see I made good progress, but this bottle is smaller than the Pacifica one. This is a 1 ounce. The Pacifica is a 2 ounce. So a little bit of difference there. But I really, really like this scent. You know, it's just so easy. And I just love it. It's so summery. So I do also kind of associate this with vacation. Like if we were to go somewhere warm, I probably want to bring this along. So this is something, again, for me in the future, it's like, okay, maybe I don't want to have a ton of body mist, but this is one I definitely want to have. So really happy I've made the progress I made and can't wait to pull it back out again, you know, if we go on a trip or next summer, because it is so delicious. So that is it for Project Use It Up Q3. I will be doing a intro for Q4 here in a couple of days and post that for you to watch. My theme for Q4 is to go through any minis that are like half used. I want to get all of those little travel size products that I've started out of the way, so I just have fresh ones for the new year. So that should be fun. I will have more products in for Q4 because they will be more focused on minis, but I'm really excited to see that pile add up to get larger of all the empties. So that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.